I have extreme ADHD, and it was actually the cause of all of my addictions. I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD until I was 32, after I survived liver failure. Once I understood the power of my mind, I've learned to practice thinking and capitalized on the superpower. I was the weird kid. I was the annoying one. I was that kid that nobody wanted to be around because he said the weirdest things. I was the one that was told to shut up, and that I was the awkward one. Nobody wanted to hear what I had to say because what I had to say didn't make any sense, but it computed perfectly in my brain, and it's because of those circumstances that I found coping mechanisms like alcohol, drugs, sex, pills, violence, and that's exactly what I thought life was. Billions of thoughts, over-emotional, hypersensitive. And I was like, dude, wait, nobody else is struggling with this shit? I was hyper-focusing, overthinking, and over-processing absolutely everything. It's because I didn't have any tools that I just drank more alcohol. Numbing those thoughts, it created the illusion of mindfulness, helping me feel like I was right here when I was really a billion different places at the same time. That's how I developed alcoholism and became physically addicted. Just in case you're wondering, I am an ex-alcoholic. It wasn't until I was 33 that I even knew that mindfulness and meditation was like a real thing, that I had the capacity to retrain my brain and focus. But what did I want to focus on? Did I want to continue focusing on all the thoughts and feelings and actions that literally led me to death? Or did I want to retrain my brain to focus on the thoughts and feelings and actions that's going to lead me into someone I've never met before? Mindfulness became one of the most powerful tools on my recovery journey. As soon as my brain started to drift towards alcohol, drugs, violence, I started wrangling my thoughts back and giving my attention to the fan on my legs, the birds, to how I actually felt. And I began training my brain to wrangle itself and be right here, right now, all the time. And that helps me feel like I'm actually moving forward. That became the baseline of all of my successes. The most basic mindfulness technique that transformed anything is literally focusing on my breathing. When we do this consistently and on purpose, our brain starts to automatically think and believe that that's important to us, especially as we start drifting. This pulls us back into the present moment, the only moment that exists. After working with thousands of people, I know for a fact that every single one of them has struggled to be exactly where they are. They just feel exactly where they were. So when I'm helping somebody recover, we are bringing density and awareness to exactly who they are, where they are, and where they're actually going. And that's why I meditate every single day. It dramatically boosted my concentration, increased my confidence, it reduced impulsivity, and it simply brings a sense of calm to my life. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not your ideas. You are not your anxiety, and you are not your trauma. You have the power of overcoming all that programming one mindful moment at a time.